What's up, everybody? I'm Jeremy. You're watching Warfel's Morphs. Today's video is gonna be a simple one. I just kind of realized that I never really fully did a introduction about myself, about my history with reptiles and snakes and everything. So I thought, why not do it today? So that's what today's video is going to be about. So let's get into it. So before we get into this, make sure you hit that like button. Definitely helps our videos get out there into the YouTube algorithm and everything. Hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed already. Hit the notification bell. Leave a comment down below and let me know what got you into this amazing hobby. I mean, this hobby is full of amazing people, and it's just fun, great, and I just love it. So what got me into it was, I guess I was like right around 8 years old, roughly. 8, 9, 10, somewhere in that range. Long time ago. But anyway, I got my first ball python. That was a normal. Back then, basically all you had, like that was, say, let's see, that was about 24 years ago, roughly, somewhere in that neighborhood. So roughly back then, all you really had were normals. I think pieds had just come out. I think you might have had very few albinos. You didn't have nearly the amount of morphs and stuff you had to work with today. I had that snake for a while. Got out of snakes for a little bit. In my more teenage years, got back into them. More like when I had my own job, I could afford to go get my own food and buy what I wanted to buy. And started out and got another ball python. About that time, I'm gonna say, I think bumblebees and killer bees were available now, and they were astronomical. But that is one thing that I absolutely loved about the ball python were the spider gene stuff, especially the bumblebees. Absolutely loved those. That's the reason why I have Natalia here, our beautiful killer bee, out, just because this is one of these snakes that got me to want to get back into it. So roughly that's about, what was going on. You had the pastels, you had bumblebees out. They were unobtainable as far as price wise, but they were out. So I had a normal. I had a huge blood python. She was probably about 6 foot or so and eating large rats, and she was about 26 pounds. So I did have a big blood python. She was a baby, absolute sweetheart. Left my son when he was little around her, had no worries or anything. She definitely did not live up to that snippy, angry snake reputation that blood pythons have. I had a red blood python. I had a black blood python. That one there was it was a baby still. And I had a green tree python as well. So 2 of the snakes that are probably known to be the most nippy at that time, I had, and they were absolute sweethearts. The green tree, at nighttime, you didn't want to get near her cage at all because she would go after you every time at night. Daytime, you were fine. Nighttime, she wanted to kill you. So that was an interesting experience with her. I had all those for a while. Basically, life just kind of had me really busy. I ended up not really fully having the time, plus living at home. So I ended up getting out of the snake hobby again. And now, fast forward to basically present day, went and got married, went and bought our own house. So finally out on my own. I told my wife had before said no snakes whatsoever. I slightly mentioned it. She said, no, not gonna happen. No way. So I knew I had to do a little bit of salesmanship there to get her to bite on that one. So finally got her talked into letting us get this girl here, this killer bee. And she wasn't quite sure about it, but she said, as long as it doesn't get out, okay, whatever, I don't care about it. If it gets out, you're done. So we got Natalia here, and then kind of got this, I don't want to say crazy idea, but I had to think is like, after going to a reptile show for the first time in so many years and seeing all these morphs that had come out now, and it was just truly, like, it was just mind-blowing. Holy Jesus, girl, she's really wrapping around my neck now. Now, she likes to go around your neck and give you a neck massage for some reason. Anyway, so my mind was just completely just blown with all these morphs that were out there. So I did a little bit of my salesmanship again, and we got another snake, which I believe is, can't remember if it's our leopard lesser spot nose that was supposed to be female that turned out to be male, which will eventually be going up for sale. So if anybody's interested, keep that one in mind. Or if it's our pastel banana girl. I can't quite remember. I think it might have been the pastel banana. Maybe. No, I think it was the lesser leopard spot nose. Anyway, doesn't matter. So I pulled my salesmanship there a little bit, talked to her and let me get another one. So we got two now, and they're both supposed to be female. Natalia definitely is a female. The other one obviously did not turn out to be a female. But anyway, ended up telling her, I told her, I'd really like to make this into something. I was like, going on all these shows, seeing all these breeders and stuff. It's like, there is a market here. I was like, there's snakes that I want that I don't want to pay all the thousands of dollars exactly to have. So it's like, if I can get into this breeding aspect of the hobby, make the snakes that I want, and hold them back for my own personal collection, and then sell some of the offspring off, and just kind of get this to where my hobby pays for itself. So that way there was nothing coming out of our paychecks. And after a little bit of salesmanship there, she finally said, okay, go ahead and do it. Let's see how you do. So here we are. My friend too, which you've seen film some of our egg cuttings, he talked me into doing a YouTube channel, which he was on my case for that for, oh good grief, I'm gonna say probably close to a year. I kept telling him, yeah, I'm gonna do it, but I was scared to death to be on the internet and everybody watching me, and that was just something that scared the living hell out of me. As you can tell, I'm still a little uptight, but I am starting to loosen up. I'm starting to come into the whole, it's okay, type of deal, but it is still, holy crap, girl. It does get a little bit, it does still, make me nervous a little bit, but I'm getting a lot better with it, I think. But that, we got this YouTube channel going. We had our first season. We have our last clutch of eggs hatching here, or we'll be cutting those October 5th. So, this has been amazing. We've made some amazing hatchlings this year. I cannot complain. We were 100% with our hatch rate and healthy babies. She is just really tightening on me. So we're 100% on that. We hit 100 subs with that last video, which was freaking awesome. Thank you, everybody. That definitely made me happy. It gave me the ability to have now a custom URL for our YouTube channel, which allowed me then to put that on my Morph Market, so people can go from the Morph Market to the YouTube channel and see some of our stuff. She's like really choking me out here, people. She never does that bad. But anyway, so yeah, we have made leaps and bounds beyond what I had ever imagined. It's hard to believe that we're where we're at. We're getting into the carpet python thing. As you can tell, I had a slight rap sheet with like the green trees and the blood pythons, two species known to be nippy. And I could have just stayed with the ball pythons, but my dad always told me, never just stick you just stick to one thing, try to be a little bit diversified. So Tried to go with his advice on that and implement that into my snake hobby here. So we got two female carpets growing up. Of course, one is slightly on the defensive nippy side, but 1 out of 2 isn't bad, I guess. I mean, the other one, she's a sweetheart. She's a puppy dog. I absolutely love her. The slightly nippy one, it's like Mike that has all the boas that we did the one boa video with, which we will be going back over there here at some point. I did get a hold of him again, so we are going to be going back over there checking some stuff out. But like he said, it's always the pretty ones that are nasty. I mean, she's not nasty, but she does have that attitude to her, and he said it's always the beautiful ones. Also about our channel as well. My goal here is to be like 100% transparent. Like, I want you guys to see the good, the bad. Luckily, it's all just been good. Thank goodness. I'm very thankful on that. Personally, we've had enough bad crap going on around our house that it's finally nice to have something that's going good. May not have hit all the odds like we wanted, but everything as far as healthy hatchlings has been there, so I can't complain at all. So my goal is to be 100% transparent. You know, you guys will see the good aspects, the bad of what goes on here. You're gonna be along for the whole ride. I also wanted everybody to see from like the start of coming up at nothing basically, and working our way up to experience this great journey. As far as going from, did I shrink or something? Anyway, to experience this great journey of us going from basically a nobody breeder to hopefully becoming a somebody breeder. I'm not looking to be the next, you know, Billy from Mutation Creation. That would be great if we ended up there. I would just like this to at least become something where we're producing some top-notch, high-quality animals. I do want to have some high-quality stuff up in the upper tier of price range, I should say. And I also want to have some stuff that's down in the more affordable section, because, you know, let's face it, I know exactly where everybody's coming from, where you want some of these amazing animals, and it's just the price. The price kills you on them. So I'm trying to hit all the price points here. Also trying to do the 2 different species with the carpets and the balls. So we're trying to keep all that. And big thing is just to like take all you guys and girls on this journey with us. Because, I mean, there's a lot of people out there, I'm sure they think about it and they think, oh, there's no way I can do this. There's no way. I'm here to tell you, if you are willing to put the work in, like, there's some days where I'm just beat. And this week has been one of those weeks where, I mean, I've actually just been that tired where it's just like I really didn't have anything I needed to be done down here. So I just crashed. I mean, there's some weeks where it's just like I was that go, 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 go. And this week I just finally needed a break. I was just flat out exhausted. But as long as you're willing to put the work into this, you can make this into something. All the hatchlings we've had that were for sale have sold. I do have technically 2. The normal, that's double het for Clown, and TSK Exantic, she's still available. Not gonna be sad if she doesn't go. I've kind of grown to like how her colors are. And then we also have the pastel possible. Well, I still think that thing's got some orange dream in it. I just think it's not the greatest example of the orange dream. But nonetheless, it is a beautiful pastel out of Clutch 3. That is still available. And that's it until our 4th clutch comes. So yeah, I mean, this season has been great. We've shipped our first snake out. That has gone well. That was another big jump there that scared the crap out of me, but we did it. We took that plunge because that's what was going to be needed to make this whole business a go. And it's really not as scary. It's really not as scary as what you would think it would be. So that was a neat experience. I've met a lot of cool people along the way so far. It's been a great experience. This hobby has some of the best people in the community as far as being willing to help you. Gotten a lot of help from Kai, from Lucas Landon Royals, got help from Billy, from Mutation Creation. Those guys, they'd give you the shirt off their back if you asked them to. I mean, they're just great people. And they're exactly what this hobby needs, is people like that, where they're out there, they're willing to help you. Whether you're experienced or new, they don't care. They want to see you succeed. And because let's face it, good customer service leads to repeat customers, or even people coming to you for a snake if you have what they need. As far as what our goal here at Warfel Morphs is for the jungle carpets, mainly just going to stick with the jungle carpets. I don't really plan to get into getting a whole bunch of carpet python projects going on at the moment. So we're probably just going to mainly stick to just pure jungles and like jungle jag combos. I think those things are just fantastic. As far as the ball pythons go, there are a few snakes I do want to make and keep producing around here. Those being zebra bees. I think zebra bees are awesome, especially like orange dream zebra bees, kind of like the one male we produced, just with the exanthic gene in there. I want to mix some desert ghost into it, so that way it keeps that white and black contrast. I mean, the main recessive we're working with here for the moment anyway is clown, exanthic, TSK exanthic to be specific, and desert ghost. Those are the three I'm sticking with right now for the moment. As I get those projects built up decently, I will expand and add some more stuff in. But for now, that's basically the three main building blocks that I'm sticking with right now. There's a lot to do with all three of those projects. They're just kind of a never-ending thing, in my opinion. We did do our one clutch pairing for clutch one, which would have been for Het TSK Xanthic and Het Clown. So double Het's our first pairing. Thinking out there for not this season, but next season, hopefully some of those females will be ready to breed, and you can get some Xanthic Clown combos coming in, which would be awesome. And we're just gonna kind of keep adding into those three main recesses that I decided to work with, and we're gonna make some living art here, and we're gonna take you guys all along the way on that journey, and I think it's gonna be awesome. The big thing is, I do know a lot of people give the spider gene a whole bunch of crap, but I do love the spider gene, so a lot of my combos starting off here, if you haven't noticed, are focused mainly on with the spider being in the combination there. I just really want to hit those zebra bees and start getting those zebra bees into like clowns and desert ghost stuff. That's one of the big focuses here. So yeah, that's where my mind's at as far as the where Warfel's Morphs is headed to at the moment as far as producing stuff. But anyway, that's going to be the end of this video. It's kind of getting a little lengthy. I don't want anybody to get a little bored. Natalia kind of stopped choking me out, so I'm sure some people probably dropped off after they realized that I wasn't going to pass out. But if you haven't already, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. All the support's appreciated. Like I said before, thank you so much for getting us up to 100 subs. That was awesome. I was actually kind of watching the phone there a little bit. It's like we got up to 99. I was like, come on, one more. And then we actually went past 100. So thank you very much to everybody that's subscribed. Meant a lot. Now let's try to get up to that 1,000 sub mark. That's my next challenge. Let's hit 1,000 subs. Heck, I'll even settle for 500 subs for now. Let's hit 500 subs, and then we'll start talking about 1,000. But anyway, do all that fancy stuff. All the support's appreciated, everybody. And catch you next time. Take it easy.